This is Casey with Bass Brawl Outdoors, and today we're just fishing. We're up shallow. We're gonna try some swim jigs and then build off of that. So let's just get in this bay, shallow cattails, warm water, around 64, 65 degrees. Those fish are close to where they're making beds, so we don't really know what mood they are until we get in here and try. Biggest thing is cast some lures and make a change. Don't stay with something too long. Mix it up, get a bite, put those clues together, and you'll have a much better day on the water. First thing we're doing here is switching up our jig. This one's from our last trip, and you can see it got butchered. It's basically down to a few strands, and it's not much left. Rigging it with a simple Palomar knot. I use that for all my braid. Simple and effective. Got the trailer lock. That's going to help keep our plastic down on the shank. We're going to start here by just casting around these cattails and see if we can figure out what kind of mood these fish are in. So you just want to kind of hit those pockets and points, and it makes it pretty efficient to go along here. If you try to cast to everything, it takes way too long. And usually those fish are set up on ambush points. You want to hit way in the back of those. Sometimes I let it drop to the bottom, then start reeling. You kind of want to mix it up and see what kind of mood those fish are in. Smoked it. You can see those are actually floating cattails. So there's water underneath there, and that could be a good clue of what we have to do to find some fish. Okay, here we got a couple pockets. Sometimes you gotta slow down so you don't go past everything. Easiest way there is put your raptors down. That's gonna hold us here so we can make all these key casts in these pockets without blowing into them with the trolling motor. Okay, there's a piece of wood sticking up right there with the cattails. A lot of times that two pieces of something's better than one. Oh, there. Okay, so there's some fish in here. So far the size isn't great, but there's fish, so it's a good sign. Oh, that one came back and grabbed it after I missed it. Oh, it's a nice one. Look at this one. Look at that. Swim jigs, shallow cattails, wind blowing in on these cuts and pockets. And I'll show you some drone footage so you can see an overhead shot exactly how I'm picking this stuff apart here. Great fish. There. That. Oh, swim jigs, all terrain. Look at the damage from that. Holy smokes. Trailer lock still got that grub pin down. Holy cow. They're just smashing that all-terrain swim jig. Get those raptors down. Holy cow. Simply casting up to these floating cattail edges, and those fish are in there and they're hammering that. That one left a wake on it. That one just came out of that little channel and just absolutely slayed on it. Oh, another chunk. Oh, look at the colors on that one. They're dark. They've been up here a while. Right through the roof of the mouth. Oh, that feels good. Oh, it's fun when you're just out fishing. You decide to start the swim jig and you can't put it down because they're absolutely throttling it. Good fish too. There's one. Oh, it's a nice one. Look at that. Oh, just another tanker. Man, when they decide to hit, they just come waking up on it. Boy, one last cast before I exited the bay and one wanted to say goodbye. That's probably a good way to wrap this one up here. Swim jigs, such a great bait to cover water and see what mood the fish are in. If they're not biting this, you can just as well slow down and throw a Senko or something more vertical. Excellent, excellent horizontal bait, active fish bait, and it comes through everything here. So it's all-terrain swim jig. This is a 5/16. I throw a lot of 1/4 ounce to 5/16, 5-inch grub. I keep it real simple. Green pumpkin for my largemouth. I throw it and the fish bite it.